I just feel like crying. Sometimes things happen where we have no control over. Things just happen. Shit happens. And I make no apologies if I swear during this video or expletives come out. It's just how I feel right now. And right now I feel very raw and very angry, very bitter, very disappointed. I did cry a lot this morning, but it was going to be just a normal day. It's Friday the 31st of July. You saw that last video where I went on a dry run in preparation. In literally in a few short weeks in August, I've got my first ever multi-type sport where I'll be a cycle race and a running race, and yeah, I'm still looking forward to that. And it was a great dry run, lots of lessons learnt. And this morning I got up, and the plan was, because right now it's about 35 Celsius here in London, really hot. So the plan early this morning, I was going to get up, do an early morning bike ride, come back, short run, and then relax, chill out, whatever. Yeah, as you guys know, if you follow me video regularly, because of this wonderful pandemic or whatever, I don't have a job. There's many millions that don't have jobs, no income. So I try and use that to my advantage. Always look at the positives. I don't try and be glum or overshare here on social media. In fact, as you may know, I've not used social media since early March, before the lockdowns and all that. I've just had enough of those platforms and things that were going on in there. And yeah, I continue to use the YouTube, but it's more of just a broadcast and whatever, and show how my training and things have been going on. It's been all positive. But I got my gear on this morning, and I went downstairs to get my bike out, and found something very odd, that the lock had changed on the bike shed. And yeah, lo and behold, my bike had been stolen. I could see in the bike shed my bike had gone. The bike that I've had, just 14 months, not the new one. That's another story. The new one that I bought literally just a few weeks ago, which I spent a few months selling lots of gear of mine, and with the help from Lawrence, and getting some great photos, put things on eBay. I sold all of that so I could afford to buy a racing bike to get ready for this race in August. And so the bike that's been stolen was my training bike, and yeah, first world problems and all that, but it's clearly, I just thought, what's the point? And I can appreciate people say, oh, are you insured, and this and that, and this. I could do a whole story of things that I could have done. Bottom line, organised crime, you can't stop it. An organised bunch of people got through, smashed the padlock. And one of the reasons why I noticed there was something wrong, because there was a new padlock replaced by one of the other flat owners, but he wasn't to know that my bike had been stolen, that the padlock had been smashed. His bike was still there, and but he put a new padlock on. But basically my bike that I had there, and it's, I say, the one of 14 months, it's not just the material thing that's stolen, it's the memories that I had with the bike. Yeah, I named the bike, and only last month I'd done that amazing bike ride on her, and you sort of get attached. I know, again, it's material things and whatever, but I have nothing of value apart from that bike and this current new bike. That's it. Okay, you might throw the van in, they steal that van or whatever, but they clearly targeted that bike. It was under covers and locked. So speaking to a number of people, it had to be an organised crime who knew what they were going for. And the fact that the only bike stolen out of that bike shed, and it's full of bikes, was my bike, that's what they were going for. And I just feel awful. And I did cry a lot this morning. And it sounds all weepy or whatever, but very angry, very bitter. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in this world. And the last thing I needed was was that to be stolen. So I didn't feel like going on a bike. Yeah, I could have gone on my new bike. I just didn't feel like anything. And as I say, I just feel like crying. And basically, I just thought I'd do this video, get it out. And someone said I need to look on eBay and Gumtree that these people are going to be selling on it. And I went on there, and literally within about a minute or two, I just got depressed, thinking, do I really have to look on this? Yeah, I'll report it to the police. But they have more on their plate than a stolen bike being dealt with. And there's many bikes that are being stolen every day here in London. It's an awful, awful crime. And yeah, what to do? And people say, oh, was I insured or whatever? Yeah, I had insurance, but not the right insurance. Yeah. Lessons learned, check your insurance. Lessons learned, have your bike. There's so many things I could list. And hindsight's a great thing. And yes, all these well-meaning, well-to-do type things. But the bottom line, my bike's gone. I'm massively out of pocket. I've got a race in a few weeks' time. And I just got to get myself together, continue some form of training. And get out running, get out on the bike. So yeah, I'm going to lose the next few weeks of no training on that kind of bike. But I say there's no point crying over spilt milk, as the phrase may go. But I feel a lot better now than I did first thing this morning when I noticed the bike had gone. But what to do? What to do? You know, it's I might leave a link below if any of you see it on eBay, Gumtree. Giant Contend SL2 disc, 2019 model, I think it is. Black with orange decals. If I saw the bike and I went up to the bike, there's some distinguishable marks. I would know it's mine straight away. But no, I haven't postcoded stamp it. I haven't put any invisible ink on it or whatever. But do you think these organised crime would check that? They've only taken it because I didn't take all the necessary precautions, but they knew what they were going for. And as I said, I've had stories from people that people watch, track where you go and all that kind of stuff. And then you wonder why I don't share my Strava, my stuff on Strava. You wonder why I don't share my training runs and whatever it is. There's some bad people out there. Bad people, really bad people. And yeah. That's all I have to say. I appreciate your support, guys, and but I might not do a video till after race. I might not do any more. I might do another one. I'll just see how I feel. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe.